G'day and welcome. Have you ever looked at your superannuation statement and felt like it's just ticking along, not doing enough for your financial future? If that feeling is a constant in the back of your mind, then you're in the right place. Today, I'm going to tell you my story. How I, just a regular bloke, used my super to buy a property and it changed my retirement life. Before we dive in, let me introduce myself. My name is Jason McCall and I am the SMSF property guy. This is your channel for straight up, no nonsense advice about using your super to invest in property. Help us out and hit that subscribe button, give this video a like and share it with a mate who might need some help with SMSF property. Stick around at the end to hear how you can get your hands on your free super investment property strategy session to see if you can add an investment property in SMSF to your portfolio. Okay, for most of my life, I thought property investing was for people who wore suits and talked in percentages. I never thought I'd own my own investment property myself. I've worked on the docks and in construction, doing hard physical labour work, 12-hour shifts, night and day, no social life. This was my daily reality for many, many years. Super was something that came out of my payslip. I knew where it went, but never knew what it was actually doing for me. I've been a single dad for the last 24 years. I'm 49 now, so I'm sure you could do the math on that. I was just doing what most Aussies do, working hard, paying the bills and rent, paying child support for 18 years. I couldn't afford holidays and hoping my super would just be doing its thing. I had a nagging feeling that there had to be more than just working until I was 60, hoping that the pension would still be in place and enough. That passive, powerless feeling, I know it well because I lived it for decades. The real turning point came in my early 40s. I was coming out of paying my monthly child support payments and I looked at my super balance and it just hit me. It just wasn't going to cut it. All that hard work, all those years on job sites and offices, and I had nothing to show for it long term. I was sick of feeling like a passenger when it came to my own financial future. I started asking questions. How do some people manage to retire with a few properties and no stress while blokes like me are still working in their 60s? That frustration turned into a mission. I decided I wasn't going to be a passenger anymore. I was going to find a way to take back control, and that's when I started digging into how to buy an investment property. Everyone's situation is a little different, but for me, not having any equity on a home or $100,000 in savings due to the fallout of a separation and being a single dad for such a long time led me to explore other options. This is when I stumbled across self-managed super funds and being able to put an investment property inside an SMSF. I'm not a real estate guy and I'm not a financial advisor. I'm just a bloke who figured it out the hard way. Learn by doing, and let me tell you, there definitely was no blueprint available at the time. Navigating all the rules and the jargon that no one told me. I made mistakes and learned some hard lessons about compliance, dealing with the wrong people and avoiding deals that looked too good on the surface but were full of traps. It's an unforgiving world if you get it wrong. But by staying persistent and research, I discovered that I could legally, safely and strategically use my super to invest in residential property, and it worked. After much research, I was lucky to find a buyer's agent, just like I am now, to help me through that maze. After many meetings and discussions with my buyer's agent, knowing my history and building up a rapport and friendship, he suggested I look into becoming a buyer's agent myself all those years ago. He saw that I would be a great fit and I had value to give in my story. So that was the start of what I now call the super investment property strategy. It's changed everything for me. I actually bought a high-performing investment property inside my super, a real asset, not just a number on a statement. And that was just the beginning. Now my investment property inside my fund has grown from $625,000 to $1 million in just a few short years. We purchased in an outer suburb of Brisbane by the coast, and the rental dollars continue to rise along with its growth. I now have a clear path to retirement and I feel confident and in control of my financial future. That's something I never thought was possible when I was working back on the docks. My story isn't about being an expert. It's a message that resonates with every hardworking Aussie out there. If I could do it, so can you. If you've already got 250 in your super, you just need to know what to do with it. I've walked this path, I've made the mistakes, I've spent $100,000 on educating myself, and now I'm fully licensed, been mentored by some of Australia's leading property experts, and figured out the shortcuts so you don't have to. I'm here to help everyday Aussies use their super to secure their future, without the sales pitch, without the spruikers, and no BS. If you're ready to see if this could work for you, your next step is simple. Let's have a free super investment property strategy call. It'll take 10 to 15 minutes and might just lead you on the path to a happier retirement. No pressure, no pitch. Just a chat to see if SMSF property fits your situation. Head to the smsfpropertyguide.com.au to answer a few questions and book your call now. If you found this video helpful, be sure to hit that subscribe button, give it a like and share it with a mate. Do you have a similar story to me and feel a bit stuck? Share your story below and leave a comment, and I'll leave some words of support and encouragement. Remember, I believe in stars. The rest is inevitable. Take care.